Hello, hello, good evening, and welcome to Deep Silver Place. Can you guys hear me okay? Thank you so much for coming to join us this evening. Tonight we are diving back into Windbound. So for those of us who are joining me on our previous streams, you'll know who I am already. If it's your first time joining us, first time checking out Windbound, my name's Chris. I'm the community manager for Windbound. We have just launched our second DLC for Windbound. So you might have seen from the picture we had from the countdown, that was our Halloween Witch Seasonal. We've now moved on to our Night Stalker and our festive hat patch. We've got a whole bunch of updates which have come through for Windbound in this latest update. We've seen some new towers come through. We've got a free sail mode where you can build a boat relatively sized, but to your heart's content, sail around without any of the stresses of hunger or stamina. And of course, as mentioned, we've got Kara's new Night Stalker skin and bow, which will give us quite an advantage when it comes to hunting. I hope everyone's having a lovely Wednesday today. I know it's getting quite close to Christmas and a festive season, so I hope you're all getting ready for a bit of time off. So myself and the Deep Silver Overlord are the last ones in the proverbial office today. So we'll be hitting the lights on the way out after this one, but we hope everyone's having a lovely Wednesday and a good chill out towards Christmas. So without too much further ado, I think we can jump into a bit of Windbound. And we will continue slightly further from where we were last time. So those who joined us in the last stream, we were hunting for pumpkins for the third piece of Kara's witch outfit. As it turns out, I had actually missed the pumpkin entirely. When I was going back for some resources, I actually found the pumpkin. So while we were away, we managed to complete the witch outfit, and I've given my boat a little bit of upgrades. For those of you just kind of discovering Windbound now, a lot of this might not make too much sense for you, but for those more seasoned explorers in the Forbidden Islands, we've got pretty decked out on the decks. We've got plenty of bag room, plenty of figureheads. We've got everything we could need for crafting, potions, a kiln. Yeah, so this is my home while we're away from home. So our current goal for tonight is going to be tracking down those Night Stalker outfits. We're in chapter 1 at the moment because I've cycled round from our last experience when we were hunting for the pumpkin outfit. So what we're going to be looking for are the narrative ruins that are scattered throughout the Forbidden Islands. So chapter 1 here at the moment, we've got this entire map to explore. There are narrative ruins around here for us to track down, and if we're lucky, when we're smashing our way through some of the pots, we'll find a treasure map. Now this treasure map will lead us to these pieces. So I think we'll zoom on over to the first island, and we'll see what's in here. Oh, look at that. Perfect dismount. Let's see. I might need some food as well. I think I'm a little bit short. Food and grass. So let's have a look. See what we've got here. So this essentially counts as New Game Plus. Once you first finish the first 5 chapters, you can just cycle around again. And I think in the future, we can look at some endless modes. I know one of our members of the community has hit crossing 32 yesterday before finally falling, so it's a pretty admirable target for us to try and reach. I'm feeling confident. Let's stock up on some essential supplies. No meat, unfortunately, but oh no, there's one piece. Excellent, excellent. Grab some berries. And of course, this is the first island you'll encounter when you start Windbound. There's a little narrative over in these ruins here, but there's a tower there. So let's head over to the tower first. We'll see if it's one of the newly designed challenge towers that have come through. There are various types that are available. There are some with wood barricades, some with rock barricades. There's target ones. There's a broken bridge crossing that you'll need a glider for, and there are also guardian animal towers as well. So you've got a foe to defeat before you can climb it, whereas previously it was you find a tower, you climb it, And you're right there.
Hey Chris, we've got a question from YouTube from Neku. Neku's asking, does the game have an end, or can I play it for an infinite amount of time? So would you mind letting us know more about the modes?
Yeah, looks like it's a question from Neko on YouTube. The game itself, it does not have an ending, no. Once you've finished the 5th chapter of that crossing, you're able to go straight into New Game Plus, which will then allow you to cycle through the 5 chapters again. You'll keep all of the inventory and the blessings that you've managed to acquire, so all the resources you managed to go through, and then you can just challenge it again, unlock further blessings, and essentially kit yourself out of it. Once you've done that, you'll also gain access to the endless modes. Now, endless modes will take you on the harder difficulty, and essentially, if you die on the endless mode, you go right back to the beginning again, to chapter 1, as it were, and you can essentially repeat that as well. So you've got a slightly easier mode on adventurer, or if you wanted a harder challenge, then you can go straight into that endless mode. So, as we can see, I've got quite a large boat from doing a few runs, and it's really, really unwieldy when we're just trying to pull away from these islands. I think I might need to downsize it a bit, actually. But then again, I'm going to lose all this room for activities and crafting, so that's the payoff. Well, it's the trade-off, essentially. Got this level of permanence on my base, or if I'm going to have to find more resources on the fly just to build things on the islands. Yeah, I can see I've definitely become a lot better with the bow. Well, you say that, there are a few moments where I had some really bad shots on Blink. I just can't seem to hit them, they're so small. But yeah, trying to improve. Although that was the bow that slows down time, so that's cheating a little bit. I'll try the other bow and we'll see how long we can do with that. And I think I'll leave it a little bit further out this time. So, I think we've got the narrative village over there, and if we're lucky, we might find our first piece of treasure map. Boaty McShipface indeed, yes. Aptly named by the community, thank you. Stop it a little bit. Some more wood while we're here. I think there's some gore horns over there. I'm relatively certain I saw them. See, the ship's pretty large, but this wood's purely for repairs, just in case I run across coral, as I'm pretty prone to. So you know what, let's try this on the bow. See how good a shot I am. 2 gore horns. Let's deal with these guys first before we go. You might see the flashing. Now that is one of my blessings I've got, where extra damage is being applied over time, kind of like a bleeding effect on that. At the moment I've got room for 4 blessings, although one of them is a double slot, so I'm only currently running 3 at the moment. But yeah, let's deal with the gore horns, we'll get some meat. These guys, they're in the village, they seem to be pretty docile even though I'm under attack. To give thanks for a bountiful harvest, the priests sing their prayers to the ocean breeze. That's what I mean by a narrative village. When you head towards these ruins, you'll get some little flavour text which will relate towards the ancestors that lived in these islands. You can see it's quite a long time ago from the ruins of these homes. But let's get smashing some pots and we'll see what we can find. Got some metal. Oh, got a full inventory at the moment. What don't we need? Got plenty of meat. Let's have some berries. Don't need this much skin. I'm pretty decked out with a lot of items at the moment, but metal is always handy to keep hold of. Lots of sea shards. More pots, this is good. Okay, we have found our first piece of equipment. Map your piece of equipment. I see you, little fish, and I have a gift for you. My old equipment. If you're resourceful, you'll find it buried on a nearby island. Okay, so it's back at the first island. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need the shovel to dig this up or not, or if there's like a box hidden like in a little crevice somewhere, but we'll see when we get over there. I'm going to get some more pots while we're here. Yeah, really two shoes. Some of the towers do, well, with the rock towers, it will add rocks to them, so you will need a hammer for mining to break down some of those rocks. And similarly with the wood towers, you're going to need this axe. Now, mine are pretty low durability at the moment, but I've got the resources on the boat to make some more. So if we encounter one of those, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. We'll do a little recce round, see if we find any more pots. It's too small for us to go in. Oh, one hit. Nice, bamboo. Don't need that though. More bamboo. Of which we have plenty now, considering the runs we've been through. So, let's head up this tower. I think it's just a standard tower. It'd be quite unfair to give you like a guardian tower or a rock tower from the get-go. And personally, I haven't encountered a guardian tower yet, so I'm really interested to find out what those are like. I've seen some pictures from, again, members of the community. They've shared some pictures of us fighting golden animals. It looks really cool. And a golden tremorlurk as well. So for those in the know, tremorlurk is, you know what it is, but those who don't, it's an enormous worm. Burrows underground, pops right out at you, does enormous damage. They're quite the beastly opponent, but excellent reward drops, which we buffed with this latest patch actually. So you'll get more out of taking those on, making it really worth your while. So this beautifully adorned shell resonates with a mysterious power, an arcane relic from a bygone era. Much can be learned of the door by examining the key. Cool. So that's our first one. Where's my boat? So let's bit of a fly into a tree. Nice. So let's go treasure hunting. Oh, really, definitely. The tremorlurks are terrifying. I think whenever I encounter them, I take on half of the ones that I see, because the other time I'm like, nope, noping out of this very hard. So again, my super unwieldy slow boats. Not quite an aircraft carrier. I've seen people with some enormous aircraft carrier types. But I like the look of it. I think it's cool. Let's have a little boost. So those figureheads I've got in the front, the middle one is giving me a boost. It charges up over time, and that will allow me, if I'm caught in the doldrums, without much in the way of wind support, to get a little bit of a head start and move forwards. So we'll head over back to the first island and go for a bit of treasure hunt. Thank you very much for the boat compliment to the boat. And yeah, you're quite right, the rock towers are useful. I mean, once you kind of tech beyond the original kind of slings and general necessities for rocks, it's nice just to have a few in the pocket when you have to build any fires. Luckily I've got fire in the boat, so it's not too important for me. Can we squeeze through? Yeah. We'll come back for that tower in a minute, and we'll just try another graceless dismount, and we'll go treasure hunting. Yeah, throwing them by hand avoid what we're expecting, yeah. Just hurling rocks at these little blinks or razorbacks. So, where's this treasure? It's on the little spit over there. Let's have a look. Now, honestly, this is the first time finding it. I haven't progressed any further than rotating around to chapter 5 and fixing the boat up a little bit over here. Do I need to swim for it? Do I need to dig for it? Oh! Dig. That's cool. Sticking up a chest. Awesome. It's got the windbound swirls on it. I like that. Cool. Night Stalker outfit. So equip this at Blessings Run, just like you do with the witch outfit. Kara becomes completely invisible while sneaking at the cost of additional stamina. The knight will gladly shelter you, but not for free. pretty apt actually, I like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we will get to that when we hit the crossing. We'll definitely equip that and we'll have a bit of a sneak around. So I'm getting hungry, so we'll cook. How much grass have I got, if any? 3. We'll grab a little bit more. Really? So if you're engaged with a creature and you just go into fighting, you can just sneak away, just like that. That's cool. That's cool. So if you're kind of like really lit up, you can just kind of go nope, and just casually slink away into a bush, and get some health back. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So we'll head over to that tower. And we'll find the third one. Very slowly reverse. Oh yeah, I think I do need to downsize the boat. I'm going to spend half the stream just reversing out of shoreline. Yeah, anyone seeing those sparks? If you're new to Windbound, that is from our plane Stalker kind of figurehead. That will give me a little electric attack to anything that gets too close to my boat. That includes the hookmouth sharks as well as the shore skippers. So if I was really hungry, I could just sail around, electrocute some fish, and get some more food on the fire. So I think we'll just grace by the islands. Should be right. I'll jump up this tower. Put some food on the fire before we go. Am I on the wrong side? Potentially. No? So yeah, this one's a little bit more craggy, a little bit harder to find the pace for. Yes, really, that's true. The anchor does sink now. Previously, if you had the anchor, it would just be on there and you wouldn't actually see it kind of sink to the bottom. But now, yeah. You'll see the animation of it drop, and if you viewing from the front, you'll see it rise up as you take off again. The shell spirits of the sea give us life, our hearts beat in harmony. So now we're lucky enough to find the first piece. I think we'll make quick work of chapter 1. We'll dive into chapter 2, a little bit more bios, see if we can get another piece. I want to try that bow. Apparently you get phantom arrows that shoot out as well. Where did I park? Over there. So you shoot one arrow and you get 2 kind of spectral arrows. It's very cool. It's gone right to the bottom. Alright, let's have some food. Oh, that was cooked. Great. Light the fire. So we're cooking some crab stuff. Oh yes, another update, jerky as well. So if you've got your pleasantly cooked meat, you can convert it into pieces of jerky, either 2 or 3. It'll last longer, but it will give you less of a nourishment effect. So if you're pretty scarce on food and you need to get that longevity out of it, then yeah, that's going to be super helpful. As well, combining that with your food bag as well, one of the craftable bags, that'll essentially just give you this super long-lasting food. But let's pop some of this on the fire. We'll pop a leg of broccoli onto. Less jerky, definitely. You know what, let's grab this. Wow, and a fish massacre here. We'll get some short skipper. This will be useful for food and explosives as well. Okay. So we've hit the first of the little objectives we wanted. We've got 2 towers. Let's go this way. Maybe it's over there. I've seen people who have these larger boats and they'll make a little canoe to try and sail back and forth to islands, not wanting to spend endless time reversing and trying to make their way from the rocks. Novel idea, definitely. A little boat to tow on the back, a little dinghy. Oh, coral. And I beached myself. Fantastic. Should have pushed myself off somewhere. Okay. That hurt quite a bit. We're here, so we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's have some food. We're hungry. Excellent. Yeah, really need to pay attention to that coral. So let's see, what do we have here? We've got gore horns, we've got plenty of razorbacks. You know what, let's get some blue points. Excellent. More arrows. Oh, nice, it helps shine. I believe we might be capped on health, but let's see if we can squeeze any more. Help shine, you're blessed with additional health. No, it doesn't look as though it's gone any higher. But yeah, you'll find these dotted around the islands. It's entirely randomly generated. You might find a health increase, a stamina increase. You might find some sea shards, towers as well, kind of obelisks. I don't know if there's much for us over here. They're pretty kitted up. So yeah, let's dislodge the boats and we'll find that third tower. Almost, almost. Smooth. Okay, let's have a think. See if we can just push over it. Hey! Brute force your way through. Hey, you'll notice that the green aura is now gone. That is the third of the figureheads I've got in the front of the boat, the one on the right. And that is the Gorgon figurehead, which will give me a little kind of defensive buff to my ship, preventing any damage to it. Again, another one that charges up over time, but indispensable if you're prone to running over coral like I am. Should add mystery shard powers, give you a blessing or a curse. That would be interesting, actually. Pretty conscious that the chapter move tower is there. There's a little treasure island over there. But I'm pretty comfortable with what I've got at the moment, actually. So let's try and catch some winds. Nope. God, she's slow, this one. Again, one of the drawbacks about having a larger boat is it's a lot slower. If I was running like a smaller skiff, let's say kind of made out of bamboo, then I'd be zipping through these waves. If I catch the wind right, she's still pretty decent. It looks as though our third tower is just over there. Yeah, really, the clouds are absolutely lovely. We won't see any storms in the first chapter unless you go towards the edge of the map, but oh yeah, the cloud formations are absolutely beautiful. The waves too. Absolutely love sailing in this game. Yeah, we're making pretty decent time. Watch out for the coral when we approach this time. Nice. And then we'll line up for the tower. checking our meats. Awesome, all cooked up. Some flame roasted fish on there. Conflict fisherman is never short of friends. Perfect, and these smoked wings. So yeah, it looks as though we're just seeing standard towers in the first chapter, which I think is pretty normal. We'll see what we get in chapter 2 and beyond. Oops, didn't skip that one. Our lives intertwine, the sisters of the sea guard us and we honour them. Okay, so where do we park the boat? So we're ready to advance to the first crossing. And we're sailing into the winds. Excellent. Get a little boost. Kind of avoid the coral almost. I swear, if I didn't have that figurehead, my boat would be in pieces, honestly. Okay, let's try and find some wind. Tighten up the sails. Turn. Okay, if we slowly turn. Push. That should give us a bit of speed. Yeah, there we go. Starting to pick up a bit. Maybe I need some more sails on it. Maybe 4 isn't enough. I mean, I've got 5 hulls on this, 6 decks. Yeah, I'd agree with you entirely. The sailing is a bit snappier as well. When I was playing in the free sail mode and just nipping around, it's a lot more balanced, less prone to capsizing. I think it feels just more accurate with the winds. Really enjoying it, actually. I definitely need to do something with that big gut. So, we will now use these Nautilus keys to extend our bridges. And we will make our way to the crossing. And we'll get straight on with trying to find that next piece of the Night Stalker gear. Hopefully we'll get some interesting tower puzzles. Sounds good. Will I make it to the top before my stamina runs out? Maybe. Hey. Welcome back, Order of Inspector.
Hey Chris, have you yet mentioned what the new outfit perks are like?
So we'll head into the crossing now, and like I said, we'll go straight in for getting the rest of that Night Stalker outfit. So the first perk, as we've seen from the treasure that we uncovered in the first chapter, we've got that sneaking. I can't quite remember what I think it's the hat which you get. But the bow, like I said, it has that spectral arrow, so spectral arrows too, I believe, so I'm really excited to give those a go. So let's get some wind, get through. Now, of course, again, another kind of trade-off with having a big boat is manoeuvrability, especially in the crossings where there's rocks everywhere. If I had a little dinghy or a skiff, I'd be weaving my way through all these little rocks, but with this, it's a lot harder. But it's the first crossing, so we should be okay. Just want to get some wind. There we go. So, Nautilus. So Nautilus is a running theme throughout, and it's a large part of what Windbound is, this enormous sea creature that we've intrinsically linked with. At this moment in time, Kara's got very little understanding about what's going on in the islands that she's in. As we progress, we'll be learning a lot more through exploring the ruins. A lot of other narrative points of interest are available in the game too. Ooh, wow. I have a feeling we're going to hit some of these rocks. Let's tighten up a bit. Oh, it's alright, getting there. Might bob again, but looking pretty smooth. Yeah, there we go. It's those waves. We were riding that one pretty well. Think about getting a new game before you play Spectre. Well, if you've not got Windbound, definitely pick that up. Otherwise, there's a lot of sales going on at the moment. The Steam Winter sales going live, and you've got a bunch of Deep Silver games available on there, so check it out for sure. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of currency from our previous run-throughs. We've got the blessing that we've got for the Night Stalker, but let's see what else we're given. Gortal's Descents. Great Gortal sought the ocean's secrets, plunging into the bottomless depths to learn the 7 unknowable souls. Dive deep underwater to find treasures below the surface. Ah, nice. I might go for that, because I've never actually dived yet. And the other one is Patience of Imakal. Imakal was washed to the ocean's end by the cursed current of Quata? Far from the Isles of Plenty. She grit her jaw and made the journey back, swimming unceasingly through it. Her stomach raids up a bull shark. Hunger increases at a reduced rate. Yeah, we're going to go diving, I think. So I think what I'll do is I'll get the Night Stalker body piece. I'm going to get rid of the time slowing bow because that obviously makes me too OP at shooting. And we'll get some diving and maybe we will hopefully find some treasure there as well. Let's pick these both up anyway. We've got the bank for it. Yeah, metal can be quite scarce. However, if you spend quite a lot of time in Chapter 4 and Chapter 5, if you're lucky with the swamps, then you can get loads of metal through that. And again, in Chapter 5 with the deserts as well, loads of metal hidden around the edges and the corners. Just got to contend with tremolurks is all. So, this is what we've currently got. So, less stamina drain. Take that off. Take that off. So, where is... What's the sea rich stuff? So, we've got the 3 pieces from Halloween. Night Stalker outfit. We'll go... keep that. Oh yeah, we said we were going to go diving, weren't we? So, that is here. Ah yeah, we'll keep those 3. Oh wow, that's cool. It's the ninja outfit. Camouflaged kind of eye paint as well. So, oh wow! Go completely invisible. And opaque. Kind of, yeah. So if we stood still, that doesn't do anything with the stamina. Oh yeah, I can see it dropping there. That is cool. Awesome. I'm really happy with that. Whoops. Not too happy with that. That was completely graceless. But yeah, let's head through to Chapter 2. We'll see what treasure we can find. Hopefully we'll get the next piece. I really want to try that bow out. Bows. What's my weapon looking like? About half durability. We're okay at the moment. Arrows? 10 bone arrows. That's good. This is good. We can work with that. So. Tighten up. Tighten up. creatures. So yeah, I caught up with some of the members of the Windbound community and some of their streams, and it's been really interesting to see what people are up to, how they handle some of the challenges in here, what kind of loadouts they do. I saw one person there with swearing by metal, kind of metal-clad boat, metal armor, using the potions, the heavy bag. Very cool. So we'll check this bamboo island first. So it's a slightly larger map now. Every chapter you go through, the map gets larger. And there's a greater variety of islands, rocky outputs, and sea creatures too. For those of you who are a big fan of sharks, or after getting your boat destroyed by not so much of a fan of sharks. I'm really liking this bits out here. Very cool. Let's see if we can find a plane stalker. We'll shoot him. Oh, there he is. And we'll see if we go invisible while we're in mid-combat. On that. I'm going to go wake him up. Oh, nice. Excellent. It's mine. It's some, not uranium. What have we got? We have too many bones. We also don't need that either. Alright, we'll drop the rock over here, make sure there's nothing else we can pick up. Now we're mine. Hello MixNR7, how are you doing this evening? Sentinel Soul Gem, excellent. So we can make one of the figureheads, the green protective one, or we can make a special type of bow with that. Which will be the Bastion bow. Charge shot from this bow will create an area that will absorb any damage taken by the player while they stand in it. Arrows fired from this bow have reduced base damage, so I might want to make some metal arrows for this one. No, what we might make that. I've got some grass rope, or I can make some at the boat. And yeah, we'll try that bow, because I've currently just got a hunter's bow, which is pretty basic, but it's one of the most powerful basic bows. But yeah, like I said, we're going to wake up the Planestalker rudely, and we'll just try out. Well, obviously, he noticed it even though it missed him. Come on, let's do it. See, my aim is not so good without the advantage of time slow. Ooh. Okay, so he's aware we're here. Now we'll try and escape. Is he aware we're here? Oh, he is. Okay. Maybe I need to be further away before I start it. Let's run away a bit. I think it does see us. Maybe it's just harder to detect. And he's down. Ooh, that was a shot. Just 2 extra horns there for him. Aww. Awesome. He was carrying a lot. You know what, I'm going back to the boat to sort some of this out, because I don't think I need all of this. So we'll do a quick recce around the rocks, we'll see what else we've got on the island. It was a good plan, really. Honestly, I believed it was going to work. I thought it would be really cool if you could just suddenly just blink out of existence and you got this really confused kind of Flame Stalker or Tremor, like just kind of confused as to where you've gone. But you know what? Let's test it around one of the Razorbacks. We'll find a Razorback. We'll see how close we can get to him. Yeah, that is Dragon Slayer. Oh, there's a truffle there. snuck and jabbed over and over. Maybe it's because I'm missing the hood. Maybe the hood completes the ensemble. We'll try it again. Once I've got the hoods, we'll give it a go. I'm really excited for this bow actually. Get something to snack on. We don't talk about flying animals anymore. Their planet needed them, and they've all gone back to their home planet. So it's just regular, normal, non-flying animals. Okay, let's have a look at the food situation. So everything's cooked up. I have so much stuff that I'm carrying around with me. So about 2 or 3 crossings through on standard difficulty, yeah, you can kind of end up with quite a large amount of resources. So I've got plenty of wood here for repairs, which I think my boat's going to need if I keep running over this coral. Gloom arrows have been pretty nice to me. We've got lots of skin. That makes us a set of armour that we've got, and we've got a lot of metal here. So again, I got really lucky with swamps and deserts. I have quite a lot of metal. I've got just under 40 pieces, so I might whip up a set of metal armour, maybe put some metal on the boat actually as well, because it's looking pretty scant with just the wood. And we've got, luckily enough, all 3 gems here. So I think what we'll do, we'll take these rocks. So we've got our choice of bows actually. We'll see when we find the next narrative runes. If we don't find the bow mat, then we'll make one of these shiny bows, or maybe all 3. And we'll have a bit of play around with them. I am going to put some meat in my food bag. So I've actually built all the bags on here. This is my armour bag, the heavy bag, which will give me 12 slots and kind of decreases the damage that you receive. And this is my food bag, which will essentially give me a little bit of longevity. So we'll pop the cooked food in here. We've got some rotten food. Now this is actually quite handy for potion making. I'll get into that in a wee bit, but it's one of the key ingredients in 2 potions, I believe. So we will keep holding that rotten food. Normally you just let it go, but yeah, when it comes to regenerative potion, or here, yeah, the ardent antidote potion, rotten food is an ingredient, so that's not a bad shout to actually keep hold of that. But yeah, let's put some food in the bag, keep hold of it. Roast crobster. A small cooked crobster, a well-balanced meal, giving a modest amount of health, stamina, and hunger reduction. Let each morsel drive you towards the main course. I'm hungry now. So yeah, we'll cook some fish. And we'll cook some more delicately roasted meat. And we'll fill up the food bag. So the food will still go off in here, but it will go off a lot slower. So we've got plenty of room. Let's put this over here. I'm going to spend about 5 minutes resourcing and just organising my inventory. Almost done. Okay, so we've got some basic essentials for what we might need in general day-to-day out exploring. Bones for arrows, fronds for arrows, grass for fires, and some of our tools. So we're looking good, we're looking good. So let's move on. And we will... Which way's the wind going? Let's find out. That's east, so we will go east. So we might start seeing some storm formations now. Now we've actually buffed the storms. They're a little bit more tumultuous than they have been previously. In fact, I've been thrown off several times since we buffed them. Okay, we've got a tower up here, so we might see one of the new Stalker towers. Tighten this up a bit. No? So the wind's telling me that they want it tight. Oh no, actually, maybe. Let's slow this down. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. You know what? I think it was a massive improvement to the storm, so make them that kind of like more dangerous, more scary. You know, because whilst you're out at sea, yeah, it will throw you around a bit, but make them a little bit more violent is good. You know, you really want to try and avoid those storms. You don't want to risk going in, getting thrown, your boat getting damaged, and yeah, combine that with a hook mouth attack. That could spell the end of your adventure. So we don't want to get too close to the coral because there might be crobsters. I don't want to beach myself again. I think that's good enough, yeah. We'll, oh, what's that? Red gong? Red light? Okay. We'll skirt by the gorehorn, because don't want to get hurt. I could just sneak actually, yeah. Nope. Yeah, so the tingling music to let us know that he's aware of this has gone away while we sneak. So I guess it's in mid-fight, the creature will always track you. But yeah, let's find out what happens when we have that hook, see if that will change it. Alright, let's have a look at this tower. So yeah, as you might have seen in previous runs through, you always had these kind of mossy stones to climb on, and this one does not have anything at the bottom. So it looks as though we need to do something with that. I'm assuming it's a target. Right, let's give it a go. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The gong and then... Excellent, excellent. And allow we have our steps. Really feel like a ninja now climbing with this outfit. Alright, that's one tower out of the way. I want to get to this next narrative village. I want to get that bow. The clouds are long departed, the trees are barren, the seas turn against us. So yeah, it sounds like it's a bit of a drought for the ancestral people of this Forbidden Island. Do you reckon we can make the boat from here? Nah, probably not. Not high enough, but not bad. Short swim. It looks like there's another one over there, so we'll head over for that tower. Find the winds with us, which it is not. I will avoid this coral this time. So if we're going into the wind, we want to have the sail tight as possible while we're tacking. And we'll just boost ourselves along a little bit. So this is just going to be a tower, no village. And it looks pretty standard. So maybe we'll see one of the rock ones, maybe we'll see one of the treasure ones, the guardian ones would be cool. do like this outfit. Very cool. Our love is dead, our souls are broken, brittle, hollow things. Wow. So it sounds like the people, they've had this terrible drought, this terrible kind of hunger come over and potentially infighting or just loss of faith. Don't think we'll reach the boat with this one either, but we should get pretty close. Or not. So we're 2 out of 3 and we've barely explored the map so far. So we've just done this little bit here. We'll carry on around. We'll need to find the crossing tower. I want to find that another narrative village. To light some fire, and let's put a potion together. Have we got enough grass? I think I've got some in storage somewhere. Let's have a look. Grass. Not here, maybe here. No, so just the one fire at the moment. We'll play around with the cauldron a bit. So, where should we go? We'll continue heading west, and we'll go northwest. I love that sound in the sails. Morning as well. There we go, that's some speed. I don't think I'll get any airtime, but definitely moving a lot faster than before. Anything over there? Look at. It's a little treasure island. Yeah, why not? While we're here. Although I don't think I can benefit from this shrine. Maybe though. Perfect. So let's see if the increments on my stamina bar change at all, or if they stay the same. Yeah, it did change. Okay, so I'm still benefiting from it. That's awesome. I wonder how far we can go. I guess it just keeps the same length and just shortens the blocks. We've got oodles. I think I've probably run into maybe 6 or 7 kind of stamina and health shrines each, so we've got a decent buff to it. It just makes those Tremor Lurk and those Gloom Harrow fights a little bit more bearable. Okay, there's our 3rd tower. So that means we can then just do a very quick sail around to try and find that narrative village if we can get one in this chapter. And we'll tighten up the sails. We want to try and slip through. I think we're going to be breaking these rocks. Oh, I'm sorry, boat. See, if I had a little bit more speed, I'd have smashed through those entirely. Okay, let's try it again. We'll line up over there. Try not to beach ourselves or spend the rest of the stream trying to reverse. Okay, so what have we got here? Anything cool? Plenty of wood already, don't need that. Okay, so looks like we've got some rock barricades on this Nautilus Tower. So we have to mine our way through. Ah, trust. Okay, that's a lot of rocks. And I definitely don't think I need 23. So we'll drop the excess. We'll keep a stack of 20 just in case. Although I think 20 is still quite a lot anyway. And we need a new hammer. So if I've got... Yeah, I've got the Gorehorn Crest, which is what we need. I see some grass. And we'll make it. Excellent. So back on the island we go. Let's hope there's enough for us to make it. Okay, awesome. Perfect. So I got one swing on. I think I got one swing on my axe as well. Pretty certain I've got resources to make another one, but we'll see if we encounter a wood barricade. So we're going to mine our way to victory now. We get an abundance of rocks. That's cool. I like that, just adding a little bit kind of more item necessity to some of these, because previously, again, like I said, you just climb the towers, you get the Nautilus key and move straight on, but here, if you've not yet made one, it kind of forces you to go, okay, well now I need to go take on some gore horns, which hopefully I'll get a gore horn crest, so I'll then be able to make the hammer, and again, if you're starting off, it just adds another slot away from your inventory, so you're going to have to then manage a little bit better as well, so it just adds that little bit more difficulty with it. The taste is bitter as sacred lord dies. Only one path is left to fill the emptiness inside. So yeah, it sounds like the people of the island have been stricken with kind of like a hunger. They've fallen out with each other or some kind of entity that they worship, and they've kind of really drawn the line. They've been left with no choice but to do whatever they've done. Definitely not going to make the boat this time. But I don't want to park it any closer because I'm just going to beach myself again. Alright, so we put the food in probably, what, 10-15 minutes ago? It's gone down a little bit. I think the meat wasn't fresh off the spit. Or one of them was. I can't remember entirely. But no, it's alright. It's kept pretty well, actually. So let's just have a piece now, and we'll have a small, it's modest, we'll have the fish. Hey, we're tipped up again, awesome. Cool. Okay, so with 3 towers away, I'm going to circle around, hopefully find the crossing kind of Nautilus shell, and hopefully we'll find another narrative village. This way. Yeah, I'll take us northeast. You know, when the wind's on your side, she's not too bad to manoeuvre. Oh, another treasure island. Let's pop by here and see what we got. Any excuse to use a glider, me, always. Although, it'll take us a little bit to get there unless we catch the wind right. Starting to pick up a bit of speed. Yeah, I think once we're done with this, I'm going to spend a little bit of time in freestyle mode designing boats. I want something that's got plenty of room for everything that I might need on it, and still gives me a bit of speed, because I like sailing fast. Ah, okay, so it's not just from the... That was really lucky, actually. Okay, so it's not just from the narrative towers, you can find them in any pot. Okay, so I need to be exploring every little island then. So it's going to be similar for looking for the pumpkins, because you could find them on these tiny little islands. So again, I see you, little fish, and I have a gift for you. My old equipment. If you're resourceful, you will find it buried on a nearby island. That was super lucky. I'm really happy with that. Now, it's back here. Okay, that's cool. Looks like we're heading back then. But we'll see if we can spy the crossing islands as well, so we know where to head straight away. do this one first. Cool. Nice. Bamboo. More sea sharks. Yeah, I think when I bought those blessings, that really cleaned me out, actually. Well, say cleaned me out, I think I lost about 2,000 or so. It was quite a lot there. But we've got a decent collection of blessings. I haven't got them all yet. Like I said, I've just come across a diving one. I think this is my 4th run through. 3rd or 4th, yeah. Okay, so we need to be heading southeast. So we'll follow around these rocks, and then the wind will be at our back. Yeah, that should be good. So we're full sail, which means I'm going to have to check for these rocks. Although we're coming at an angle, so let's tighten up a bit. Tricksy wind just changed direction on us. Oh. Thank you, Gorehorn figureheads, for my lack of diligence. Alright, yeah, we're on track. Excellent. This way. Let's push out this way a bit, and then we'll tack our way over. So we still haven't found any storms yet. Or is that one over there? That might very well be one forming. So we want to stay out of that. Hopefully it won't come our way. Although we might need to head back in that direction. Hopefully it won't pass us. The monster boat is definitely struggling in this wind at the moment, so I think we can just change direction a bit. I think just opening up a bit's helped us. It didn't look like it needed to be opened up a bit, but it has. It helped. Awesome. So we'll tack this way. And then we'll have to tack this way. A little bit of a speed boost to help us along. Ourselves a bit. Yeah, definitely going to be playing with a smaller boat, I think. I mean, it's so hard to decide. I like having all my stuff on my deck. I've got access to everything, but at what cost? My speed. Trying to play with the wind a bit. Okay, and then try and tack over here. This is not really the most manoeuvrable boat. I'm definitely going to redesign this. Okay. So we are dead on, slowly turning. Okay. So yeah, I think the gloom arrow figurehead is almost mandatory when it comes to the bigger boats. And our treasure is somewhere on this island. So we've struggled through and we've made it to Treasure Islands. Now is it going to be on the beach again? Let's have a look. Yeah, it should be. Just here. Awesome. Alright, are we thinking hoods or are we thinking bow? What do we got? Ah, the hoods! Dodging is faster. Yes, that's right. Dodging is faster and uses less stamina. So the hood will finish our awesome looking outfit. Still want that bow. That's alright. Like I said, we can play with some of our multicoloured glowing bows now. We'll make some. So we've got these resources, why not use them? So let's see what we've got. We've got room to craft. We'll drop off some rocks. We'll keep the fronds. And we'll see what we need to make some bows. So we've got a hunter's bow, we've got the bastion bow. Absorb damage taken by the player, so that's good if we're going to be jumping off stuff or if we're getting beat up. Tempest bow, deadly lightning damage, I do like that. The torment bow, bonus damage. Let's go for the tempest bow. So we need one grass rope and storm's eye gem. I do not have any grass, so we'll head back to the island real quick. We'll see what happens up the grass. More sails, definitely really. I think more sails could be pretty useful for a boat that size. I'll see where I can put them though, because my deck space is pretty cluttered with everything at the moment. Is there even enough grass to make some rope here? I hope so. I'm going to have to look elsewhere. Yeah. I was going to say, my hubris about boasting about having loads of resources, I can't find grass to make a boat. Now that would be disappointing. Yeah, maybe another sail. Might have to put another deck piece then. Okay, so we were going to make the Tempest boat, weren't we? So Storm's Eye Gem and a grass rope. Cool. I think my gems were in here. Storm's Eye Gem, yeah. Wonderful. So we'll make the Tempest bow. Awesome, awesome. Purple glowy crystal bow. Fully charged. Not that we've got anything to shoot at the moment. Okay, cool. So that's 2 out of 3 on the Night Stalker gear. This is excellent news. We got that in just a little over an hour, which means I think we can. Oh, made a little heart. I think we can move on to the crossing into chapter 3. Let's do it. Okay, so we want to head northeast. I bet there's some coral here somewhere, knowing my luck. Okay, and I spy the crossing over there. But again, we're sailing to the wind, so we're going to have to tack west first. Actually, the wind's changing direction, I think. So we'll go east, abreast this island. Oh, don't tell me it's changing again. What is going on? Okay, so tighten up the sails. skirt by these rocks over here. Okay, let's have a look at some more sails maybe. What do we need? We need wooden mast. Leather, silk thread, got plenty of that. I think we've got some leather and some wood, so we should be able to build another mast. Coral, and this too. Crosses. So yeah, as you can see, these figureheads are indispensable almost. We're going to beach again, aren't we? Oh no, they're good. And they're made using the same gems that we just made this bow from, so you can kind of, well, if you're scavenging a few, you haven't found many, it's going to be a bit of a choice, whether you have an awesome bow with cool effects, or something that will help you with your sailing. Okay, now we're going to the winds. Further east. Ah, the sun's coming up. Awesome. I need to look where I'm going, or I'm going to sail into something. Okay, let's see what resources we got while we're following the path. We've got some leather, we've got some woods, and we've got some silk thread. So let us see if we can place. Okay, we can place another mast here. I might obscure our vision. You know what, let's put it here. You know what, I think that has made a world of difference, really. Good shout. Okay, we've tacked enough. When 4 sails isn't enough, 5 will definitely help. Maybe 6, I wonder how fast, oh yeah, 6 might make it a little bit more unbalanced. Really throw us around. This is good, this is good. Okay, let's have those cherries, just for a little bit more stamina while we climb. I've been very ignorant of my needs. But luckily we'll get a bit of a refresh when we get through into the crossing. So yeah, for those of you who haven't played Windbound before, every crossing you get a little kind of mural piece in the kind of arriving area, which will slowly expand more on the lore behind the peoples of these islands before we visited with Kara. So when we get there, I'll give you guys a little show. Oh, tuck it out. Cool. So there we are, the second crossing, Fury. We've unlocked, or rather, we would have had a cinematic when we had come in here. So from the kind of cryptic story we've been getting from the towers and the villages we've visited, it looks as though that they're kind of worshipping this Nautilus. and they're kind of sailing, swimming together with peoples. And then terrible storms. It looks as though they've kind of changed their devotion, so it looks as though they were previously worshipping these Nautili. And then, looks like they're worshipping. It looks like they start eating them. Well, damn. That's quite a change from veneration to dinner. Damn. We'll find out more as well as we get through the next crossings. So, we've got another sail now. I wonder if that's gonna make us a little bit more unstable when we're riding away. Is that gonna help us just crest them a little bit easier? It's definitely cutting down on my visibility. Maybe I should have made it to the sides. But we can still see a bit. I'll just tighten the sails a bit. There you go. Okay, it feels a little bit better to be sailing this actually. I say that now, we'll see in a minute. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're a bit more slippy now. Oh no, okay. This is not good, this is not good. Okay, so it's definitely made us a lot more slippy in the water. And we are getting our hulls dinked a bit. Alright, let's raise the sails. See if we can... Okay, this is not cool. This is not good. We need to be... We've almost done a 180. Okay, we need to turn this around. Slowly pushing us along. Maybe if we go backwards and just try and do a bit of a turnaround, that could work. We're heading the wrong way, but oh no, what are we doing? Okay, this sail was not the best idea. Let's just sail backwards and then turn around. That's one way I guess. I have never done this before. I haven't sailed backwards through the crossing. That is an interesting way of doing it. Okay, I think we're back on track. Oh, no, not quite. Okay, this sail has really messed with us. I might have to take this down. Okay. We are definitely getting our boat hammered here. Hopefully we can make it through. Okay, let's try and get some wind. Gonna end up on this rock again. And then, can we almost, there we go. So yeah, this is definitely one of the trades-off to having a line boat. And yeah, this sail has proved a bit of a nice edge for us. I mean, it's nice to get that little bit of speed, but we're very slippy. And our hulls are looking a little bit fractured and splintered. Oof. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. I think I'm going to need to get some tips and hints from the community members with their boats, see what they found works, especially in pre-sale mode, what's kind of like nice and balanced, what's got good weight so it doesn't slide around. Because as cool as it is, it can be quite challenging to sail, as we can see. Yeah, definitely slippy. Well, we made it. We need some emergency repairs too. So let's see. We've got 2 bits of wood. We might need a little bit more. Let's fix up before we go anywhere. So no, that's dismantled. We want to repair. So how are things looking? This one needs a bit. You can see the splinters sticking out of it. This one could probably do with a little bit of a fix as well. 82, yeah. I mean, it's not desperately damaged. 82% isn't too bad, but got to look after my boat. Try as I might to dash it into the rocks. I don't want it to fall apart on me and to have forgotten to have repaired it, because then I've only myself to blame. Okay, yeah, that should be good enough. So we'll pop these back in. Don't need the strings. Yeah, we'll keep part of that Gorehorn tusk. Keep all the leather. We've got plenty of bamboo, but we'll pop that in there as well. We've got plenty of bones. Cool. Let's see what we got. So we got 6,500 sea shards. Immacule's cleaving blow. When Necla the Undying turned against her sisters, it was patient Immacle who drove her from the Isles of Plenty, sundering her armour with a single reef-shattering blow. This divine spear, cool, while slow, deals more damage in a wider area, piercing highly armour. Or Gortul's fortitudes. Great Gortul lined her belly with sand to swallow, will cut her the giant jellyfish whole and unharmed. You're probably not quite at that level, but bad mushrooms aren't going to do much harm. The effects of poison are greatly reduced. Okay, that'll be cool for chapter 4 when we hit the swamps and there's just poisonous things everywhere. So we will pick both of these up, as we've still got the bank at the moment. You can see all these kind of floating crystal formations for every one I've unlocked so far. Yeah. So we should be down to about 5,000 shards now, which is still ample. And we've got a good selection of blessings to choose from. Yeah, loads of them. So depending on what kind of like chapter you're moving into, if you're moving into chapter 4 where you'll start to encounter swamps, you might want to kind of like focus more on kind of poison down, or if you're encountering the pond thwompers, giant jumping frogs, you might want to do a little bit of kind of like dot damage to them. If you're encountering kind of lots of bumblers flying at you, you might want to use the bow that slows time to like you take some air shots at them. It's always useful. So, you know what, we'll lose the stamina drain and get the hoods. So, they can't hit what they can't see. Okay. Fast dodge costs less stamina. And we'll keep the diving one for now. Et voila! Perfect. We are a night stalking Ninjakara. And nice. Still invisible, still opaque. This is very cool. I won't fall off this time. And we'll try Riddy's tactic again. We'll see if having the hood will make us kind of animals disengage mid-fight with us. If not, then we've learned. I want to take down the sail. No, let's push out a little bit more. Nope. We'll push through. Yeah. fearsome figureheads. Okay. Oh, I bet we're going to beach ourselves again. I just know it. I just know it. Yeah, it's going to happen. Oh. 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 Oh, look at that. Okay, so chapter 3. Hopefully we can go through 3 and find this bow. And we'll take some vengeance on some gloom powers that nearly destroyed me in my first stream. Got a vendetta against them. They're, in my opinion, one of the hardest creatures you can come against. They have this long-range whip tongue attack. They'll claw you. They'll teleport. They'll kind of evaporate you. Evaporate. They'll kind of become just a poof of black smoke and just reappear. Okay, there's a diving spot over here. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. We'll come back to this island. So, I have never dived myself. I'm assuming we just get close, and then we swim out to it, and we'll have the option. Okay, so it looks like it's down there. There it is. So, sea sharks. Oh, that's cool. 500. Okay, that's definitely worth it. Is there more? Try it once more. Maybe it's like RNG. Okay, so that blessing has pretty much paid itself off just from the first one. That is awesome. I'm very happy with that. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's head back to that island. We might find a village. Keep an eye out for any smaller treasure islands areas. If we get another one of those maps. I guess just with the waves, the boat's a bit slippy. It's feeling a bit more stable now we're out in the open ocean again. Maybe if we come into a storm, we'll give it a go, see how messed up we go. No, we're way too far. Let's turn around. We were going way too fast to dismount there. Yeah, okay, with 5 sails it's a lot more manoeuvrable, so it might just be something I have to get used to if I want to keep the boat this big. We'll come in a bit slower. Just drop the sails a bit. That should be good. And I think I just saw Gloom Arrow. So we'll use Tempest Bow. We've got 5 bone arrows. Let's make some more arrows. Eight should do for now. Oh, we were crafting underwater. Very clever. Okay. So, okay, that's not too bad on the stamina. Where is it? Oh. right in the mouth. Ooh, okay. I get it, buddy. You're mad. Wow. That tongue has enormous reach. I really don't like doing power arrows. That's so difficult for me. I just... Ooh. Another one. No, missed. Wow, we went through our arrows quick there. We'll get a bit closer before we're running low on arrows. Okay, we are in trouble. We need some food. Let's try and get away. Oh, sweet, an arrow. Make this one count. I bet he's still following me. Oh, just in time. Whew. Yeah, if I wasn't playing with the diving bubbles, then I would have probably taken a spear, and I would have probably gone a bit more stabby on him. But we really churned through those arrows. See, I'm not that good at aim. These definitely needs more improvement on my archery skills. I could start making some metal arrows. I do have plenty of metal there. That might be my next project. After we've done Night Stalker, I will have a look at maybe getting a bit more metal. Well, we need some food, don't we? So we'll just swim up to the boat quick. Check what's in the pantry bag. And we'll get some potion ingredients for future potion shenanigans. Okay, so yeah, you left it in there for probably what, another half an hour or so, and yeah, the food for the crops has barely gone down. I think generously roasted meat was already into its second bar, so it's held up pretty well. We need some grass to relight this. I know I'm sure, but we'll pop these in the canteen as well. So we got another Bloom Harrow skin. Nice. We'll keep hold of that. We've got another jaw because our axe is going to break pretty soon. So that is super handy to come across them. Let's do a quick explore. There's this island. It's not the biggest, but we'll see what's on there. How many have we got? 9. That's cool. Alright. We'll try and avoid these silkmore nests, those cocoons hanging from the trees. I mean, silkmores are cool, they're big, fluffy, pink ones with teeth, but there's 4 of them, and yeah, 4 things to deal with at once. Okay. Any up there? No? Maybe we can find, if we're lucky, some more gems. I don't think there's a narrative village on this island. It could be, but we'll have to have a look. Hey, Blink. Oh, do I need any sticks? I guess I need 2. I've only got 4. Aha! I had a feeling. Yeah, if you have a spear, you can take them all at once with the get lucky on the bounce. And these guys are quite important, especially if you want to build boats, because they have this silk thread. I've got quite a lot in my inventory already, so I don't need to pick it up. But I want to get some meat anyway, at least. And who knows, with the amount of kind of revamping of the boat I might want to make, I might need a lot anyway. If I don't get much back from the resource recovery. So let's pick up another gem. Leviathan's Heart gem. Awesome. Get some more fluttercups and sea lilies, and if we can find some blood bristles, that would be good. So that means we're pretty decked out for potion making. Avoid them. Let's get some fronds. Thank you. Get some more grass. I sworn I had a stack on my boat. I bet I did, and I just kind of just wasn't paying attention and couldn't see it. Okay, so we'll go around this side. So we'll go around the islands. We'll avoid them and them. Is our friend Gloomharrow back yet? Get some more sticks for him. I feel like such a ninja with this. It's so cool. It's like, hi. Anything up there? No. Ah, nice little meadow. Oh, that's cool. The morning mist as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to this place. We would have seen otherwise, I think. So, quickly back to the boat. No, it's not off a ledge, unfortunately, but maybe over here. So Gloomharrow's not back yet, which is good. So we'll make our escape. Definitely get some more sticks, because I will churn through these arrows, and then we will head wherever the wind's best. Okay. Oh, that was a close one again. Alright, so we'll head northeast, I think. Oh, rocks. Pay attention, Chris. Okay, anything on the horizon? Yeah. Anything in there? Okay, so there's a bamboo biome over there, I think. Nothing out at sea, so let's head in. Now I think I can see a tower, so we'll see if there's a village over there, or what kind of tower we've got. Maybe we'll see like a guardian animal one, or maybe we'll see like a glider one. Doesn't look like it needs a glider. Maybe another target one. I didn't find any coral, did I? Yeah, I think the last time I was playing, I parked my ship by coral and the crops just kept coming out and chewing through it. It was not the wisest choice. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe there's a planestalker on here? There's some bamboo, but we've got oodles of that on the boat. Gliding ninja. So cool. Oh, it's razorbacks. I'll leave them be. Oh, there's some blood bristle. I'll pick up some potions. So if they're aware of me, I should just be able to then just sneak up. I still use his stamina even though I'm not moving. Can I bump into them, do you reckon? Will I just slide off? Will they notice me? I think so. Bye! Oh, charging. Uh-oh. Okay, that's cool. I like that dodge. It's kind of like phase in and out, like a... Okay, let's tempest bow. Ooh, what a shot. That was cool. That was cool. I do like that. Okay, so we've got like that. Looks like it's a mining tower again. So we can have plenty of rocks. Rocks in our socks. Lots of rocks in our socks. Which I'll just be dropping very shortly, as I don't know anyone who would need 26 rocks. Although, is it the achievement to fill your inventory with rocks? Or was it flowers? Ah, it's flowers, I think, yeah. If you fill your entire inventory with flowers. Okay, cool. So every island that we found that doesn't have a narrative that we're on means that the next one potentially will, means less islands to go through. What was once sacred is now prey. Allies become enemies forevermore. Yeah, so that kind of enforces the turning on the Nautilus. Right, to the boats. Which way? This way? Oh, there's a place over here, isn't there? Maybe they're asleep? Up there? Or they're on a stalk somewhere. But I'm invisible, so... Okay, I think we need another snack, just to top up on health and stamina. We will have our delicately roasted meat. Oh no, we're full. We'll put something on the fire. Are we sailing backwards right now? I have a feeling we are. Okay. So, okay, so we've dipped in slightly there. Let's continue going northeast. Or see if we can find this next narrative village. If we can't, then I think we'll have a play with photo mode, and I'll show you guys. Oh no, that predicament again. Maybe enough force? No. Oh yes, it broke. That one's not going to break. Can I even get through there? It's going to be tight. We'll give it a go. I have a feeling we might. If not, we're going to have to find another way through. Again, another consequence and choice of having a larger boat. Maneuverability is key. Depends what you value more, you know, having access to all the cool crafting, Oh, like a glove. We're still on path. Let's take the slightly less rocky route. Tighten up a bit. Okay, is that another little treasure island? I think so. Maybe, fingers crossed, we can find another piece of treasure map. Oh no, it's just I won't look a gift horse in the mouth there. A little elf shrine's good. Less additional health. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely making the boxes smaller. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we've gone quite far into the east. We continue north. Keep an eye out for more towers, keep an eye out for the village. Any more treasure islands. Might be... not be what we're looking for, but let's have a look anyway. You know the Nautilus Towers over there. Oh, there's loads of coral. Loads of coral. Okay, can we do a flyby? Get some speed and we'll hopefully glide over it. Yeah. Okay, looks like there's sea shards on this island, so let's take advantage of that. Oh yeah, okay, I left there's a crop still there. I need to make this quick, otherwise I'm going to come back to a chewed up boat. This might be a gamble. Okay, we want to head back quickly, otherwise we're going to have the big hole in the boat. Come on, no. I was trying to glide off of it. Hopefully, my Stalker tower figurehead took care of him. So I think he did. Nice. Good job, boats. Okay, so there's another bamboo island over there, and there's a little sandy, rocky spit. I don't think that's anything, but that looks promising. Okay, no, it is. Oh, good math. Okay, yeah, we're going to avoid you because we do not have. Oh, we do have our protective glow. This is good. Keep our distance. We'll make a quick pit stop. See if the treasure map is on here. No, another shrine. Well, we're getting really lucky with shrines there. Really lucky with shrines. Less so treasure though. Okay, that quick map is still around. To be very, very careful. There. So if we don't find anything here, we'll check out over there. Oh no 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 no! Oh god, no! Oh, no 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 no! That was so not what meant to happen. We're gonna beach ourselves potentially. on, turn. Turn, you lumbering boat. Yeah, okay, next stream, smaller boat, much more manoeuvrable. This might clear us. Yeah, just about. Just about. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So the other island was towards the southwest from here. So we'll check here first. Oh boy. Tumble Forest. Where's the way in? Looks like there's another treasure island over there, the gliding one. So many places that these maps could be. I think we just got really lucky. Could even be on here. Alright, let's jump out, go for a bit of swim. And from sunrise to sunset, we will never give up. We will always protect our island homes. From sunset to sunrise, no shells will do us harm. Okay, so yeah, it looks as though they've taken up arms against the Nautilus. A pop in a pop. Popception. Bamboo. No, we're cool with that bamboo. Don't think I can find that one over there. Let's give it a look. Providing I've got the stamina. I can always take a rest up here if I can't climb up. Break their beady eyes, crack their slimy coats, beat the giant shells. I can climb it. Might this be it? No. But still, there's another one over there. We'll get to the boat. We'll check this last one over here. We'll make some landfall. See if there's anything up here. Can I climb this? Must be. Yeah. Just not in the right area. Ah, there's nothing here. Okay. That's fine. We'll check out that one when we hit these rocks. See if there is anything over there. I'd love to find the bow, like now. At the last stream I got 2 out of 3. And I found it off stream. It'd be nice to have all 3 at once. Unfortunately you can't equip both together. Is there anything over there? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see what's here. Big gnarled trees. I love these types of forests. Running around the leaves. Crunching underfoot. Too high. Hey Blink. Don't worry. There's no one here. So these silk moors hanging around. Avoid them all. Aha! Okay, cool. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe. Around my neck hangs a boar tusk, carved in a spiral and lined with sacred ink. Through it the great hunters guide my hands, they stalk proud razorbacks across the dunes. That's cool, I like that. I know what, I've never run across that particular flavour text narrative. That's cool. Look like there's many pots. There's more here. Sea sharks. Hey! There we go. I see you, little fish, and I have a gift for you. My old equipment. If you are resourceful, you'll find it buried on a nearby island. All the way over there. Okay, oh, we still need to get 2 more Nautilus Towers as well. Okay. So... quick. Check any more pots. No, but more sea sharks though. No, I don't think we will be able to get to the next 2 towers and the buried treasure for the end of stream. So I think, as I had mentioned, I'm going to find a less gloomy place to be, and I want to check out the hats, some of the photo mode options. Find my way back to the ship. Okay, down here. That's cleared up a little bit. And Midgard as well. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so I think let's have a look. Photo modes. So yeah, this is something which came with our previous update that we had on the 30th of October. Photo modes moved around. So it's got quite a lot of options in it with regards to kind of like apertures and kind of like some tailoring you can put in here. So let's see what we can do. Now, if we play with Kara, we're still going to keep her equipment on. So let us unequip first, because it's going to be some kind of Christmas ninja. Can we head back to the boat and see if we can trade up the gear, or if we're stuck with it on? You know, I think we're stuck with it. But nevertheless, we can be like a Christmas Night Stalker, a Christmas ninja, which would be cool. We're not going to have much in the way of facial expressions, so we'll have to leave that as it is. We can make some poses. I do like the love heart one, it's very cool. We could do the old kind of bold thing. Alright, cool, so yeah, you can see when Photo Mode came through, we invested in quite a wide array of hats and animals, headpieces. We've got pots, we've got snakes, we've got frogs, we've got skulls, we've got horns. It's pretty dark, isn't it? Little head crab, as it were. Mm-hmm. And we have a Christmas hat now as well. So, this is something that wasn't initially planned to be in the game, but we wanted to do something for Christmas, and we spoke to the team, and they were very kind enough to put in a Christmas hat for us. So absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so some of the other options I did previously go into some of the photo modes in one of the previous streams, but so there's plenty of options in there, changing day and night, night to day. You'll see movement, of course, of your celestial bodies across the sky, changing the angle as well. So if we had lower moon, it might be a little bit more effective than where it is. Of course, we've got loads of filters available depending on if you want to CRT or not, or if you whatever kind of filter you like to put on there. Exposure, vignettes, and then contrast, of course. But yeah, we'll keep everything standard as it is in there. Change the aperture a little bit. We want the focus to not just exclude the background. Cool. Back to the camera. So we're going to do a Night Stalker Ninja Christmas bolt. So we're gonna just kind of like mash together loads of things on there. But yeah, if you look at the back, you can see Kara's now got bell ears and a nice little bell in the back as well. So yeah, if we raise the camera a bit, go on now. You know, let's see if we can change her face a little bit. Fortunately, the mask does not make for the best facial expressions. So this one won't be going up on the social media. You know what, let's change the pose as well. Hearts. Yeah, why not? It's an oldie. Yeah, I definitely need practice with my archery and my photo mode as well. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So yeah, I will promise better screenshots in the future for you all. You know what, that will do. So hide UI, take a photo. And back we are. So yeah, all in all, I think that was relatively successful for the evening. We managed to get 2 pieces of the new Night Stalker gear. We've managed to see what the Rock Tower, and we've managed to see what was the other one? It was the Target Tower, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, that's all right. And yeah, we've shown off one of our Christmas hats. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more kind of seasonal hats coming through in the future. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there. I really want to thank everyone for coming along tonight, for sharing their Wednesday with us, of course. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the kind of series of Deep Silver Plays Windbound we've gone through. I know it's only the 3rd one, of course, but we really want to show off what's gone into Windbound, of course. Really want you guys to see what updates and improvements are being made, all these different options coming through. The team at Five Lives have worked so hard on this game, and I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. If you haven't picked it up, of course, there are some sales going on certain pretty much every platform. So Windbound is going to be on sale over this holiday period, so it's definitely worth picking up if you haven't gotten into it. And of course, yeah, on behalf of the Deep Silver team as well, Steph, too, we do want to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Hope you have a very peaceful and relaxing time off. We're taking a bit of time off now ourselves, of course, because it's our holiday break. And yeah, we will be back in the new year. Steph will be back first. She'll be back onto the home front series. So yeah, keep your eye out for that. We'll be doing some more Windbound 2. Lots to come through, lots to come forward for Deep Silver in the next year. And yeah, of course, we'll be on social media. Have any questions? Talk to me about Windbound. I'll be on the Windbound social media pretty much all holiday as well. So if you guys have enjoyed what you've seen, you want to ask me more about it, then please do let me know. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for coming. I really do appreciate your time joining me on these streams. And yeah, we'll catch you guys again in the future. Take care. Bye.